folks, welcome back to the lab. Here we have a railroad inspection lantern. This is an ADLAKE, and it's a battery powered. And that bulb was about ready to fall out. This one's got a battery in it. I don't know what's going to happen when we open this. I am seeing this can. I wonder, because that battery acid, man, that'll work its way right through aluminum. I bet you there's all kinds of crap inside there. And I see we got a little bend here in this bottom cage. I'll try to rectify that. I have done one of these that I did already. Did I do a video on it? I'm pretty sure I did. This one is still, this one's got my 6-volt in it. So there, that goes that bulb, that bulb. I thought maybe there was one that did both. It's interesting, none of these, I wonder if these were all supposed to have some kind of lens here, or it's just protected by this. You know what I mean? But, so, I have this with the battery in it. And I wonder who made this one. I don't see. Oh, okay. Conjure Lantern Company, Portland, Oregon. So, we'll keep that around for the battery. And boy, this one's certainly beefier. So, all right, let's check this out. First off, I want to see if I can get this battery out of here. This is my first time taking anything apart and doing anything with any of these. Okay, well, inside's pretty clean so far. Oh, wow. I didn't even try the switch. I'm assuming it's not gonna work. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Come on now. Switch, little pesky. So, there's 6-volt battery. That cardboard's still good in there. Okay. We'll probably scuff up the bottom a little bit because the way they have that set up, no matter the orientation of your battery, you're going to have the negative terminal in the middle there, and then the positive will just be the surface of this. Pretty cool. Okay, first thing I think I want to do is I'm going to put this in a vise and see if I can straighten that out a little bit. And then we'll clean up this aluminum here. Yeah, man, fires. I bet you this was for spare light bulb. You put a spare light bulb in there. Certainly was not for yeah, okay, yeah, because that wasn't making contact with that. Well, yeah, that was probably for a spare light bulb. It's not like there was a fuse or anything, but pretty cool. All right, let me try to straighten out that thing a little bit. All right, that did the trick. It's not perfect, but it doesn't wobble or nothing. Pretty darn near perfect. Nice. Since this is kind of a hollow, I'm not going to do any more smushing of that because it just could screw everything up. All right, I got to put these back. All right, so we're going to clean this up. I think we're going to go with 800 grit, because I got a number of them. 600 grit I'm running low on, apparently. Okay, 800 grit. So aluminum, this will clean up real nice. We're just going to clean up the outside, and then we're going to test the batteries. We're going to put my 6-volt in there and see if it works, and then we'll be all happy with that. Okay, let's do that. Okay, so we got her cleaned up, and I'll hit it again with the steel wool, and I'm not going to use those little chunks. I'm annoyed by those right now. So, I got a nice fresh pillow of 40. This is the 0000 steel wool. That's the mildest you can get. At least at my local Lowe's department store. Well, I just kind of washed down my little cutting board here because there was a lot of junk, a lot of aluminum powder. Just gets in there and everything. But you can see where my fingers came in contact with some 409. So yeah, dirty hands. What do you want? I'm in the lab here doing things. All right, so we're all cleaned up here. And I left a lot of aluminum patina on here. I got rid of a lot of the cloudiness, that oxidation, and a lot of the rust. Aluminum looks like shit when it oxidizes. It just gets white and cloudy and weird. So now let's try it. Let's try popping a battery in here. I wonder if these bulbs are. Let's check the bulbs out. Yep, that one's intact. I have a feeling these are supposed to be of different wattages.
Where's the big gates? You opened up the gates there.
That one's still good.
Something happened. What are you operating there? Boy, I can just.
Oh, maybe this one's supposed to be the spot because of the parabolic thing going on here.
So go ahead, Daryl. In for RX-8.
All right, let's try it. Oh yeah, yep, look at that. So there's that thing going on there. Spare light bulb. Cool. All right, let's try it out. Oops. I almost mismatched everything. So that goes there, that goes there.
Well, I tell you, I did not get
This
very
pops
much
on
of
it.
that. I heard something about 1,200. So I don't know what is.
Nice. Okay, that one is that one.
For sure. So I don't know what, maybe that was.
That one is that one.
TS 1200, or I don't know what it was you may have mentioned.
Very cool. All right. Well, I guess we can leave that one in there. This is. We'll leave it on here until the next one.
A lot of static noise.
Sorry for all that noise. Okay. Wow. Look how much smaller it looks, but it's got the same size battery. How weird. Okay, so that one's all cleaned up, and like I said, we left a lot of that oxidized aluminum on there. Let it keep some dating to it. Let it remain to look old. I just want to get rid of that awful cloudiness on there. And this thing was cloudy. I couldn't go down to mirror finish on this, but it would just, I don't want it to look brand new, because it's not. And we got a model number now, the number 31-D. So be able to kind of track down how old it is. Let's see, what? Chicago, New York. Okay, ADLAKE was everywhere. And yeah, no more wobble. Excellent. All right, folks, great. So keep an eye out. I got a couple more of these babies. They're all different. They're all different railroad inspection battery-powered lanterns. And I'll have more videos of them up in the near future. Folks, thanks so much for stopping by. This was a treat. And thanks so much for stopping by, folks. I'll see you for the next one. And, as usual, don't you go changing.
We'll be back with the Magic Tunes for the Armada Room's 2-hour disco swing party after this short break. Till then, don't you go changing.
Sit, Ubu, sit. Good dog.